EA Sports is proud to present continuing coverage of the world of golf. Today, we bring you coverage of the second round. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. On top is the former Texas Longhorn Doug Gim. He currently sits at 12 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer, definitely in contention, just one shot back at the start of play. That one looking good. It's in the fairway here to start round two. Put it in a great spot off the tee. Has just 86 yards left for his second shot. See what he can do with this.
In golf, you know, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that, a do-over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
Iona Stephen is at the first green. This for birdie.
I think he fancies his chances over this one. Very makeable.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And he's going to remain one shot off the pace. So this second hole is just under 400 yards, par 4. You see that bunker, the natural area to the left. That's the trouble. 275-yard drive, though. You know you had that. It'll cover it. Another very nice tee shot. He looks awfully comfortable here with these first couple of drives. Little bit of an awkward distance for this, his second. Okay, on the putting surface, but work to do from there. A birdie try on the second green, and with that, we welcome four-time winner on the PGA Tour, Nota Begay.
And this is a putt players love to see, uphill, slightly right to left.
Okay, not a bad effort. That finished off for par here with the second, and he'll remain one shot back. Yeah, this is a nice par 5 early in the round, this third hole, just a little bit more than 500 yards, so it's not overly long. Also, you get the nice view of the Caribbean in the distance, those blue waters. You're looking to stay deep in red, though. Get a birdie or eagle here, and you're on your way. Well, we've seen people still reach the green in two from here, but it's going to be a tough task as that tee shot offline and in the bunker.
Little too casual with the second shot out of the fairway bunker on the par 5. That had to find the fairway. Instead, this hole's just getting a little more difficult.
From 4 feet for birdie. Okay, nicely done. That's in for birdie here at 3. And he's going to get it to 1 under for his round and 12 under for the tournament. This is a good par 4 right here. 500 yards thereabouts, and you can see the ocean on your right. And that's a theme throughout the day. You want to see the ocean. You want to enjoy the ocean. You don't want to be in the ocean, at least while you're playing this round. And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. So, Iona, this his second from the fairway.
Yes, we have 140 yards left to the flag and the pin on the front portion.
Miss hit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All of the above, maybe. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. It wasn't that hard a shot.
Oh, how about the touch right there? Very well done.
Hard to do much better than that. It was nearly perfect.
Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll remain at -12. Now to the first par 3 of the round, the 5th. Part 17th hole at Pebble Beach, part Troon postage stamp. Think about the Open Championship in Scotland. Short iron, flip wedge, over a beach. Anything on the green, it's a small green, is a birdie chance. Yeah, solid shot right there, and it'll be a good look at birdie here at number 5. He has a 12-footer here. You betcha, what a roll there. That is in for a birdie. And he gets it to -13 for the tournament, 2 under for the day. Yeah, this is where the golf course really opens up and you can feel the breadth of the beauty of where you are. Teeth of the dog on the coastline of the Dominican Republic. This 6th hole is a good par 4. It's around 500 yards. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Just under 80 yards to go now as he'll decide how to flight his second. Okay, sensible play right there, and that one on deck. Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. Safely in for par here at the 6th. It'll hold tight at -13. You know, par 3 like this, the 7th, when you stand on the tee box, first thing you want to do is just look around and appreciate exactly where you are, because there aren't many places like it in the world. The next thing you want to do is focus on the task at hand. And this one, it's a challenge. Yeah, that one came in a little hot. It's safely on, but it'll be a long look coming up. Okay, so this one, maybe a birdie putt in name only. Oh, that was one heck of an effort right there. That would have been the birdie of the day by far. Well done. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll stay right where he is. Visual hits just keep coming, don't they? Now to the 8th. This par 4 is just over 400 yards. Breathtaking tee shot over the Caribbean. Here we are at the par 4 8th. It's just over 400 yards, but it isn't so much about the number on the card. It is about the breathtaking view and the shot you're going to have to hit over the Caribbean. Up ahead, just off the green, is the famous Pete Dye plaque. It says, quote, "Bury me in a pot bunker." There is nothing like the challenge of a Pete Dye golf course, and Teeth of the Dog is no exception. And it would appear that that ball is into the bunker. The tee shot collected here, now a short one for his second. Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. Okay, right on line. That's a birdie here at the 8th. And he's got it to 14 under par. Well, right about now, after the holes you just played, you're saying, wow, that was something to see. You're going to feel even better if you can walk off this challenging par 5 ninth, about 600 yards, with a birdie or eagle. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Well within range from here. A second now to the par 5. That one had to feel good.
Yeah, struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Oh, that looked good the whole way. Very nicely done. Not much more than a tap in there. It is a birdie at the 9th. Starting this backside with a relatively gentle par 4. The 10th is about 400 yards, and this is where we start inland, but don't worry, we're going to get you back out toward that Caribbean in just a few holes. That one up the right side.
It might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
So a poor tee shot at 10, now his second. Okay, that's acceptable there. 14 feet to the hole. Hang on. That's going to leave about 3 feet. So that's in for par to start this backside. And this will stay a one-shot lead. Here's another pretty big par 5. In fact, the second 600-yardish in the last 3 holes. And like the other par 5s here, chance at an eagle if you hit a big drive. This started toward the left side. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Now from way down there, a good look at a second to the par 5. It is one of the more satisfying shots in golf, isn't it? Downwind to a par 5 the second, and you knock it on. Chance for eagle.
Certainly shortens up the par 5, that wind at your back, Rich, but you can just surf the wind. Just let that ball carry and just sail towards the green.
It's about a 60% make percentage from here. This for birdie. Okay, that ball online all the way. It's a birdie here at 11. And he's opened up a 2-shot lead here in round 2. This par 4 12th is pretty straightforward, a bit under 500. It's just all about airing out the big stick. Good poke here, sets you up for a second shot. You'd be happy to walk out with a 4, but a couple of good ones and maybe it's birdie. And that one not going to stop in time. It'll roll all the way into the bunker. So this one going to have to carry a long way.
Doesn't even make the green. Should have stayed in the bunker, really.
that's a pretty good putt, just a little bit off the mark. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And the lead's going to remain 2. Here's our first par 3 on this backside. You remember just how good those par 3s on the front were. The bunkering around the green almost creates an island here. This is a solid hole requiring your best stuff on the tee. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Well judged. That is in for par here at 13. And he's going to stay 2 clear of the field. 14th is a pretty short par 5. This is a good chance to put a 4, maybe even a 3 on the card as you head into the teeth. I'm about to say the teeth of this back 9. Teeth of the dog, right? Some of the great holes are up ahead. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Definitely within range of getting home in 2. This his second. This one has a chance to be close. Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. 2 great shots have led to this. It's for eagle. Tell you what, that is some kind of round going on now. What a putt that was. It's an eagle, and his sensational play continues on this backside. Here's another one of those holes where you just want to soak it all in. You want to stand on the tee box, stare at the Caribbean, and then you realize, I have work to do. That's a lot harder hitting that tee shot than it is staring at those beautiful blue waters. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Good chance to get one in close from here. This is second. That one was running so hot. Smart play from that distance. Just use the putter to make sure you get the line, and this one goes down for a birdie. Now we're into this finishing stretch here, this famous par 3 16th hole. If you're a player, I know you are, this is the kind of challenge you want. This tee box, this hole, that ocean right there. Can you handle it? Let's see what you got. That one safely on the putting surface. We turn to Nota Begay III for this look at birdie.
And he's seemingly had no problem with his reads all round long, so this shouldn't be too difficult.
quite online, and that'll drift a couple feet by. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. This golf course just doesn't quit, does it? More magnificent views of the ocean on the right. And this, the 17th, is the toughest hole on the backside. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. This game not just about length, it's about putting the ball in the right position, and that's what he's done. Really a good opportunity to make a birdie. Let's see what he can do from 87 yards, second shot. Well, as an old baseball announcer once said, going, going,
Gone.
goodbye.
I think I'd be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think? I certainly do. It was so good.
No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he's going to maintain that substantial lead. Now the finishing hole here at Teeth of the Dog, Casa de Campo, one of the strangest golf holes you will see, complete with a runway going right through it. A siren would go off when a plane was approaching. Up until 1999, that is, when the runway was closed. Yeah, this used to be a landing strip. It's up in the wind, maybe drifting a little left.
While there's good bounces, there's bad bounces. That was a good one.
So after the fortunate kick, his second to the par 4.
It was a good shot coming in here. I know it's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot circle is always good, and even money, really, to make birdie.
Chance now for another birdie. Yeah, that's a good putt there. It's a birdie at 18. And that is going to be a superb second round score of 63. Wow. So another look at the leaderboard, and you'll almost do a double take, Frank. Our featured golfer with a commanding lead through 36 holes.
So far, it's just been just a clinic again. I know I use that word a lot, Rich, but it looks like two different players. One at the top and, well, the chasers. Different league.
Till next time, for our entire cast and crew, I'm Rich Lerner. This has been a presentation of EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. So long, everybody.